Welcome to the Space Museum. Down on that globe, we have all of the trauma centers for everyone that has experienced space-related trauma. This here was the first nuclear missile we sent to fight the aliens. This is a spaceship. These are the centrifuges we would use for the alien blood. What? Okay. If I'm gonna go to space, I should take some time to learn about space. Because I really don't know a lot about it. I just have an intrinsic interest in it because of my powers. Hi, I registered for a tour today.
Hello. You're here for a tour. Welcome to tour. Please follow me.
Alright then. This is gonna be something.
Welcome to the Space Museum.
Why are you not moving your feet? Or anything?
I have no space technology that lets me not move when I move. My name is Scrimp.
Your name is Scrimp?
That is what everybody calls me. I am Scrimp. Please follow me to the space program.
Okay then. So what's this tour gonna go over specifically?
It will go over many space-related things. The yearning and quest for space created this place.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Whoa. This is, big.
Yes, welcome to the Space Museum. Down on that globe, we have all of the trauma centers for everyone that has experienced space-related trauma.
What? Aren't those the space stations? Or like NASA and stuff?
No. Anyway, we shall begin the tour. We will begin our tour at the dawn of humanity. At the beginning, there was space, and in that space, there was nothing until there was something. Humanity was the first thing to have ever existed. Many died until planets were born from the corpses.
What?
And then, suddenly, we were freezing after we lived on planets for so long. So, many more died until their gases created the sun.
I don't... What? That's not at all what the dawn of humanity was.
I am the one giving the tour. But please, if you feel the need to correct me, please feel free to do so.
Wasn't the dawn of humanity just like, you know, the birth of humanity?
Okay, Mr. Smart Guy. I think my thing's a little bit more plausible. Anyway, moving on. Welcome to the space race. The space race was the race of space. There were many other beings in space before us. But then, when we decided we wanted to go into space, we started fighting with those beings and stealing their technology. Until, eventually, we landed on our moon. Our first escapade into our realm of space.
What?
I don't believe I have stuttered.
Correct, but that doesn't make any... What?
Again, sir, please feel free. If you feel the need to correct me about the space race, feel free to do so.
The space race was when different nations of the world were competing to get to the moon, right?
Sir, your theories, your thoughts, they are unasked for, and they are objectively incorrect.
I assure you, if you step into that painting, you will see the truth.
Step into the painting.
You've seen Mario 64, yes? Do the same thing.
I don't believe that. What? What?
Welcome. This here was the first nuclear missile we sent to fight the aliens.
This is a spaceship.
Space missile.
Spaceship.
Space missile.
Sure. What? Sure. Space missile. What is this thing?
Oh, this was our death pod. For the few loss of life we had, we would put them inside of this.
Sure. Okay.
At the very end of this over here, we have the space laser.
This thing's a space laser?
Correct. It was and always will be our greatest weapon against the aliens. Many died by its hand before it was decommissioned due to unethical means.
What was unethical about it?
It fed off of the blood of the astronauts that would use it.
I'm not gonna... Okay.
Welcome to the inside of the nuclear missile. This is where all of the uranium would be put. So when it reached on impact, the uranium would spread and become an ill-fated disease for the entire race of aliens. Aliens.
You have a thing with aliens, don't you? Aliens. Alright. What are these things?
These here would be our moon's cultivation gear. You see, we did not go to the moon in order to express dominance over the other countries. No, we went to the moon in order to harvest its very unique substance of moon rock.
And what did we use with that unique substance of moon rock?
We took that unique moon rock and we turned it into cement.
Are you implying cement didn't exist until after we reached the moon?
Can you prove me wrong?
Yes! With a lot of factual evidence!
Go on then.
I don't have it off my head.
Then we will move on.
Oh, I picked a bad tour guide, huh?
Okay, what is... Oh. These were the Japanese missiles of doom. As you can see, they were able to be filled with many a material that would lead to the death of many aliens. Aliens.
You just keep saying aliens, huh?
Aliens. As you can see behind me, we have a couple of models.
What are these models of?
These are the centrifuges we would use for the alien blood.
Bruh.
Huh?
We would use their blood in order to understand it all.
Let's continue.
Understood. Now, we will move on to the third section of our 7-section tour. Welcome to space utilization. This here is how we learned how to weaponize our own planet's atmosphere.
What?
People call it global warming, but in fact it is us defending ourselves from the alien species that wish to invade us through our atmosphere. The reason the temperature would drop into the negatives is because the aliens would encroach.
Are you saying cold weather is because of aliens?
It is because of aliens that we have cold climates, and we had to be forced to adapt. The Ice Age was because of them. When they had their deepest hold over us, many died.
Sure thing, pal. Okay, let's just keep going.
Understood, sir. Section number 4, we have space observation. This is when we were studying the aliens for all of their ill-fated means. How to take their technology they imparted upon us and use it against them. As you can see, this rainbow laser was pointed at us before we turned it back onto them with space mirrors.
Space mirrors?
Space mirrors. Moving on. Next, we have the study of our solar systems and planets.
Okay, this one can't be that bad, right? You can't make some kind of stupid thing out of the solar system and planets, right?
Now, the solar system, as you may be well aware, our solar system consists of 7 planets.
7?
Yes. Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto.
Hold on. Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto. Okay. You blatantly skipped 2 planets and also added the dwarf planet, which is no longer considered a planet.
Sir, are you implying that something of small stature is unimportant compared to the astronomical size of its counterparts?
No?
Then why, tell me, does Pluto not belong on the list?
Okay, what about Mercury and Uranus? Or Uranus?
How dare you speak about Uranus in my presence? Didn't you know the aliens turned it against us and smite my father?
What?
As for Mercury, sooner or later it will be swallowed by the sun. So I exclude it from the count.
Okay. Sure.
And despite popular belief, the gaseous planets from Jupiter onward, they are certainly habitable. You just must enter into your vapor state.
My what?
Your vapor state.
I don't... How do you enter into your vapor state?
Perish. Moving on.
Did you just tell me to die?
Moving on, we have stars and galaxies. For this section, I will ask that we step inside of the room.
Okay, sure. What? On Earth? Oh, Pollux.
Here we have a 3D map of the stars that rotate our very Earth.
Uh-huh.
As you may be well aware, the constellations are something that we study on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But you also may not be aware that these constellations are in fact alive.
What?
The constellations, they feed off of our misery, our sadness, our despair. These constellations, they are our enemy. They are on the side of the aliens. They serve the aliens. So how do we get out of this? Oh, we just walk forward. He thinks that he almost knew about the astrals. Now, to a deeper study of the constellations. The life cycle of a star, as you can see by this prompt over here, is consisting of many wibbly wobblies when they collide in the hebida. Huh? Wibbly wobblies, hebida. Let's just move on. Very well. Now, ahead of you, you'll see the beautiful study of different types of stars. This here is the Crab Nebula. What's the Crab Nebula? Crab Nebula. Next, we have the Neutron star. Apologies. Okay, what's the neutron star? Neutron star. All right. We skip this one. This one smite my mother. This here is a black hole. The death of all beings. And the end of all that will exist. For this is what happens when a star implodes and begins to swallow everything in its reach. Okay. In here, we have the Milky Way soup. Milky Way soup? Isn't it the galaxy? It is indeed the galaxy, but it is also a soup filled with many germs and ourselves. Until we can cleanse this galaxy, this soup, of all but the correct cereal, the Cheerios. It will forever be a disgusting soup. Okay, I'm just gonna keep... Okay, how many more sections we got? Only one more, sir. Our final section is of the study of astrophysics. Oh, God. Astrophysics are the scientific study of everything within the galaxy. The study of the astronomical versions of science, such as the speed of light, and is the world flat, which it is. Are we done? What do you mean? Buddy, everything you've said about this has just been xenophobic. Which, to clarify, xenophobic is against aliens. And I don't think you know anything about space. Sir, you have insulted my entire career and my livelihood, and for that, I shall quit. What? I quit. Goodbye. But I paid $100 for this tour. I wasted $100. Oh.
Hi, everybody! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because we're gonna go live again!
I am not used to this height difference.
Look, I couldn't fit underneath the thingy, so I had to shrink down a little bit. It's fine.
This feels really wrong.
Come on, Solar Focus, the stream! We have to give them the details!
Yeah, we'll see you on this day here. That one right there that the editor put in.
And yeah, it's gonna be at this time. Yay! I'm so excited! Yippee! Come on, be excited, Solar.
This feels illegal.
What do you mean?